I like this little, I like this little setup. I hate when I gotta sneeze and the sneeze not coming out. Y'all, I ordered something for my birthday on January 3rd, and I noticed that I ordered a whole bunch of stuff from one site, from Etsy. I ordered it from Etsy. And one person out of all the people was saying it was like some personalized gifts for my friends. And one seller was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be able to make that." It's, they automated message was, "It's personalized. Everything else is personalized," and they made it. They made the shipment on time. I already got some of the stuff, and so she's like, "Do you want me to?" What is that dinging? I got too many devices now. So now I have to go and order some more. I didn't forget what it was. She's like, "Do you want me?" She's like, "I'm not gonna be able to make that. What you call it? I'm not gonna be able to make that." Everybody else delivered their stuff on time, but not her. So I'm irritated about that. And it happened like literally, like I was like getting all my lights and stuff to sit down. I was really gonna do my makeup on live, and I checked my email, and she talked about she's not gonna be able to deliver it. So I'm really irritated about that. Even though it says estimated delivery January 11th to the 25th, and I need it by the 25th. That's annoying. It looked like my name, Raheem. I be putting myself on the filter. I be putting myself on the filter on Snapchat, and I just feel like if I was a man, I feel like I would get a lot of women. I feel like I would get a lot of women. Apparently it's not even that hard. Apparently it's not that hard, but I feel like I would get a lot of women. Do y'all think I be sometimes I be like, if my hair not done, like my hair pushed back, I be looking like my brother. I be looking like my brother. You into real estate, right? No, I ain't into nothing. I'm into broke. You like women. They alright sometimes. Women alright. How do I feel about TikTok ending? I feel hurt. I feel hurt. Y'all gonna have to I got both my lives up. But yeah. It ain't ending. Y'all don't think it's gonna end? You did law school and they not going to end. It may or not. Let's just keep faith, everybody, right? Vegan spots. No, I don't really like vegan food like that. But then it's like it's nothing wrong with it. I've tasted it. It tastes good, but it's just like I don't be seeking out no vegan food. I'm not gonna seek out no vegan food. I'm not gonna lie. And y'all know it's trending on Instagram because y'all know I got multiple pages, right? So sometimes when something like really really trended, it'll show up on anybody's like reels page. Them vegan oxtails. Have y'all seen them vegan oxtails? Them vegan oxtails. They look so disgusting. Like stuff like that be pissing me off because I feel like if you a vegan, like what are you trying to do stuff that tastes like look like meat, taste like meat? Have you ever been to Las Vegas? Yeah. Okay. I want to look. Okay, look. Uh, gross. They look repulsive. Yeah, I know y'all seen the vegan oxtails. Okay, so speaking of that, it'd be so funny how I can relate a story back to something, to something, to something. Okay, so somebody was like, if you come to Vegas, somebody was like, if you come to Vegas, dinner is on me. So Vegas got me thinking about the last time I went to Vegas. The last time I went to Vegas, I got flued out. That's my alarm telling me it's time to go to bed. The last time I went to Vegas, I got flued out by a person that I met in Jamaica. So speaking of Jamaica, even though we were really speaking of Vegas, speaking of Jamaica, me and my friend, we was just like talking. We were trying to see like, what we gonna do this year. Cause I told her like, yeah, I'm not with the birthday. Like I ain't got no money for nobody birthday this year. Like I did everybody else's birthday last year. I didn't do anything for my birthday. I made sure I was there. I was present for everybody else's birthday. So I'm like, this year, it's my birthday and whatever I want to do. So we was talking. She was like, yeah, I ain't doing nothing for my birthday. I ain't even gonna hold you because my friend, she just bought a house, period, and she's in grad. And then a whole bunch of my friends are in grad school, like 3 of them. So they like, I ain't doing nothing for my birthday. I was like, good, because I spent a lot of money last year on y'all birthdays. But anyway, back to Jamaica. So we was like, she was like, I could go for Jamaica. And I was telling her that I was gonna go to Jamaica like on a solo trip. I was gonna go to Jamaica on a solo trip. Maybe like I'm not even Jamaica too expensive, to be honest. Jamaica's too expensive for me. But I was gonna go like on a 2-day trip, like in the middle of the week. It's nothing. It's nothing. Like the middle of the week, random day, not no holiday. I was telling her I want to do that so I could taste the KFC. I want to go to Jamaica just to taste the KFC. And so she was like, you remember we went to Jamaica, for Memorial Day? So we was talking about we went to Jamaica for Mocha Fest. Jamaica's getting mad expensive. Yes, Jamaica's getting really, like really, really expensive. Jamaica's getting so expensive. So that's why I was gonna go on it. Like if you catch like a random weekend, like I really wanted to go like between now and before the summer, because the summer it just gets expensive. I just want to go for like a random 2-3 days, do some food content. I really just want to go taste KFC. And Spirit be having decent flights. Like they be having flights. Like if you go in the middle of the week. So I was telling we was like, damn, we was talking about Mocha Fest. So in 2019, we went to Mocha Fest, y'all. 2019, we went to Mocha Fest. So let me tell y'all this story. It's the funniest. It's the funniest story ever. Okay. I'm frustrated right now because none of my stuff they saying is gonna come in time. But should I think about it now or later? Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay, I could probably do that. Okay. But look. Oh, I'm double tapping on my own screen. So let me tell y'all this story. Okay, so yes, it's so funny. Mocha Fest is a whole different beast. Okay, in 2019, Mocha Fest was crazy. In 2019, Mocha Fest was crazy. I want to go to Jamaica so bad. My best friend don't want to fly over the ocean. Oh Lord, girl, girl. Yeah, you gotta. Mm. People, oh my gosh. You know what? It's okay. Sometimes people just not gonna be your traveling friend. Sometimes people just not gonna be your traveling friend. So let me tell you the story. So I mean, it ain't really okay. I guess it's a story. Yeah, but okay. Let me tell you. So and it was so funny because I'm just now realizing it as me and my friend is laughing about it today, like 2-3 hours ago. Okay, so she's like, yeah, let's go to Mocha Fest or whatever, blah blah blah. And so we just reminiscing about the time. We went to Mocha Fest. So this really happened after. So let me tell y'all what happened after. So I was like, yeah, girl. We were just thinking about the funny times about what happened in Mocha Fest. So when I had came back from Mocha Fest, one more thing. The story kind of made me sad about TikTok too because it kind of Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I know I got ADHD, but no, look. So we had went to Mocha Fest, blah blah. You know, back in the day, it really wasn't no connectivity. Like you would just tag, you would tag whoever the organizer is to the event. So we kept tagging the organizer. So I guess and my page was public back then. I guess people saw me. They was like, okay, I saw you was in Mocha Fest, so I'm gonna add you. Then they got the pictures, and then you be in the comments, so they should add each other. So somebody, I ain't gonna say this girl, because it could have been anybody. Somebody messaged me. They was like, yeah, you need to go and get your. If y'all, I don't know if y'all know what Mocha Fest is. Um, it's a little risque. It's a little risque get together. Let's just say that. I mean, I don't do none of that. But yeah, so somebody messaged me. I was in Jamaica in 2019. I need to remember back. Somebody messaged me and was like, you need to go get checked because I got the HIV. I got the 3 letters, and I got it from somebody at Mocha Fest. And I'm like, what? What? Who, girl? Or I guess it was a girl. I'm guessing it was a girl. She was like, I got it from somebody from what you call it. And the guys was from Ohio. So let me tell y'all. No. Okay, look. I know this story. I know this. Hey, y'all. Hey. I know this story sound crazy. I know this. Okay, but look, let me finish. It's probably gonna take like 20 minutes because I don't know how. I'm not a good storyteller. What 3 letters? The HIV. The hive. So she said, so they said, I keep saying she, I don't know who it was because it was a blank page. Okay, real quick, which is better, Soul Vibe or Chicago Food on the Run? Well, Soul Vibe, it depends. Like, if you're trying to, like, do, like, sit down and be cute and stuff, Soul Vibe. But if, like, you just want, like, some real, like, your grandma cooking, you probably gonna go to Chicago Food on the Run. But, okay, so, let me get back to the story. So, they messaged, this is all in Instagram. This is 2019. They was like, yeah, you need to go get checked because, yeah, these guys. And I was like, I don't understand why they, like, singling me out. Like, who do they think I was with? Who do they think I was with? Yo, my computer got a scratch already. Oh. I was like, who do they think I was with? So when we was out there, some guys that stayed at our hotel, and we was like chopping it up with them. They became our friends for like the time we was there. They became our friends by the time when they was there. Guess where they was from? Ohio. They was from Ohio. And so she was telling me that I was like, yeah, she was like, yeah, I got it. You need to go get checked. I was like, what I need to go get checked for? I ain't do nothing. Out there. I ain't do nothing out there. What I need to go get checked for? She was like, let me see the pictures of the guys. And we had ended up following each other on Instagram or whatever. And I showed her all 3 of these guys' pictures. And this is all happening within like 1 hour, y'all. This is all. So I go back to like, so okay, this was like a 3-man on 3-man. Is that what y'all call it? A 3-man on 3-man? Because it was three girls, and it was like 3 of their friends. I think it was 4 of their friends, but one was it was his bachelor party, and he was actually a good boy. So it was really a three man. So I'll go back to the man I was with, but the man that they left me up to be with. And I was like, yeah, somebody messaging me this stuff, and I just sent them your picture because they told me that they got something from some guys from Ohio. I said that. He was like, what did you send him in that picture for? I ain't got nothing. And we wasn't even together. So what did you send him my picture for? And I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, because it was a coincidence, because we only like really talked to one group of guys. I think I had ended up talking to somebody else, which was the one that flew me out to Vegas, which is how I started this story. I ended up talking to somebody from Vegas, but then the group that we were together with was the guys from Ohio. And I was like, what is the chances somebody messaging me telling me that they got something from somebody in Mocha Fest? So yeah. So I was like, yeah, they just messaged me, and they said that some guys from Ohio gave them something. Cause I don't know if y'all, like I said, I don't know if y'all know what Mocha Fest is. Mocha Fest, people do some strange things in Mocha Fest, y'all. Like, they do some strange things. And so today when my friend was talking about it, we was laughing about it, like kiki. Now, if y'all want to see the pictures from me at Mocha Fest, if y'all want to see the Mocha Fest, if y'all want to see the pictures of me from Mocha Fest, go to my Instagram right now, because when I'm thinking of something and it's like an old event before TikTok started, I always got to go through my pictures and look at because that's the point of pictures. I don't think people realize that. Like, this is the point of pictures. This is the point of pictures, to like go back and like laugh at them. Like, back in the day, we didn't take that many videos, but we got the pictures and they funny. So I posted like a couple of them on my Instagram. So now that TikTok is around, and you know what? I think, okay, now that TikTok is around and maybe I'm a little bit smarter, y'all know what I think happened? Obviously, I think nobody gave her nothing. But honestly, if you tell somebody something as extreme as that, they're going to be willing, because it's what is like a psychological thing. If they can get you to do one thing, they can get you to like keep going and growing. And the things, that's how, people are manipulating stuff like that. So yes, personally, I think I was manipulated. But let me tell you the reason why. And I literally just thought about this like 2 hours ago when we was talking about it. I think the reason why they had messaged me and said that, because it probably was a lie, but I think that they man was messing with somebody in Mocha Fest. So they was probably messaging a whole bunch of girls, whoever was tagging Mocha Fest, because that's what it was. That's how they, like, I think that's how they found me. That's like, because, Instagram, we already know the connectivity on Instagram is not all of that. The activity is not all that. It's just, yeah, you can't find nobody. The only way to find people is through tags and stuff like that. That's always wonder, like, how did people get Instagram famous back in the day? Yes, they were trying to do investigations and do some deductions. Because look, I was telling him, and I even messaged him today. I was like, yeah, I sent her your picture and everything. But I think she was just messaging people like, okay, tell me who the guys you was with. And tell me who the guys you was with up in when you was out there trying to see if her man messed with somebody. And I was like, I literally did not realize that until 2 hours ago. Until we was like thinking about going back to Jamaica. Yes, they was trying to find out what their man was doing. And it makes me go back to like TikTok, like how it's so easy to get caught. Like back in the day, she probably wouldn't even have to do that. TikTok would have found it. TikTok would have found them girls for you. They would have found them girls for you. And that, again, that made me sad about TikTok. So all that happened from somebody asked me about Vegas. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, so, and then I was talking to him. I just was messaging him. The guy, like I told you, you gonna miss TikTok, I could tell. Yes, I am gonna miss TikTok. But you know what? I'll be okay. I'll figure it out. I know I be forgetting to tell people, like, to yeah. Food wise, I got it on lock. But you know what I'm upset about, y'all? About TikTok leaving. So I tell people this all the time, that I do have a food Instagram. So food wise, I got it on lock. I honestly, my food Instagram is probably better than my food content on TikTok. But the thing I'm gonna set about is I really did want to pivot more into travel. And so now I feel like I gotta build up my, like, not my regular TikTok, like my lifestyle. I gotta build that up, my life, like, which is my Instagram, which is at Shaniki World. I have Shaniki Eats and I have Shaniki World. I use TikTok reviews for everything. I doubt TikTok will go anywhere. Y'all guys, y'all are so positive. I don't know. Do you live in Chicago? Yes, I live in Chicago. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people, they like, I don't think TikTok going nowhere. It ain't looking too good. America don't negotiate. Just letting you know. Y'all know. America does not negotiate. But you gotta do YouTube more. It takes long to edit, but you gotta. Yes, so I'm excited. So I have a lot of stuff planned. I have for YouTube, which is funny because YouTube is right here. Like, I'm on live. I have 2 phones. I'm on live and I'm also on YouTube live, but I'm really yapping to TikTok, and I'm messing with YouTube. YouTube is a more mature crowd. Okay, so YouTube, let me talk to YouTube for a second. I tried to get on Red Note, y'all. Is Michael Jordan restaurant good? Is it good, and where is it located? It's located on, like, Michigan Avenue. I only ever been for restaurant week, and I had, like, the filet mignon, and I think it was just okay. I know I had the New York strip, but the New York strip is a terrible steak, no matter where you get it from. But the ambiance is good. I like how, you know what? Speaking of Michael Jordan Steakhouse, And if it's sold, to make it clear, they aren't selling now. And if it's sold, China made it clear. If TikTok I bet another app will come out, right? Speaking of the Michael Jordan Steakhouse, that's low key a little nice little low key spot for a nice sneaky linky inky. Chicago, I love you, Chicago video where you show different restaurants. Thank you. I need to upload my latest week. So y'all know what was so New York strip. What New York strip is my favorite? New York strip is like the worst. New York strip is like the worst cut of steak. I need to start doing videos like that to get more in depth to the food versus like just restaurants. But all of them are going to circle back to my opinion, which is which is New York strip is the most terrible steak. But that's how content creation is. Like, it really is raising the question. It's raising the question for dialogue. But at the end of the day, what I say on my video is what I said. But yeah, no, New York strip is terrible. The New York strip is terrible. But yeah, I don't know, too gritty or sometimes. Girl, I don't know about that. My number one place to eat in Chicago is Provare. I tell people this all the time. It's Provare. Yeah. If I can get a place, I tell people all the time, my favorite type of food, yes, I will. Nay Owens, you ain't gotta worry about me going live more often. I promise you see me on here all next week. When TikTok is gone, I promise I'll be here. This is my training day. You kick Papados to the crib. What? Okay, so look. This is okay. Look, my favorite Chicago restaurant, because people ask me, they're like, "What's your favorite restaurant in Chicago?" It's Provare. My favorite, I was just about to say that. My favorite all-around restaurant is Papados, and it's because my favorite type of food in general is seafood, and Papados is a seafood-based restaurant. It's a seafood-based restaurant. Now, Provare is more of an Italian base. They are heavily influenced with seafood, but they still are at the core. They're still Italian based. And pasta is okay. Pasta's good. I pasta, but it's not my favorite. But Provare is so good, it makes it my favorite. But Papados is straight seafood. You know, just pick the seafood up, put it in your mouth. That's why I like. Okay, seafood that you're doing. I try to hit them up at least once a year. Best island food. I think the best island food was low key Colombia. But I did go to Panama. I did go to Panama this year, and Panama was good. Panama might be top that, but for sure it's Central America. You gotta. Okay. I got my nerves trying to have two phones up and try to talk to TikTok Live and YouTube Live, knowing I got ADHD. Best fried rice in the city. That place in Dalton. I'm thinking about going there for my birthday. That's funny. I was thinking about going to the Papados in Houston. Is gross. Oh my god, ain't that like where they started from? Yardbird, Demira, Ethiopian, and Gordon Ramsay are all three for my food week. Oh yeah. So for my food week, so food week starts Chin's. I thought they was closed. I don't know. So for my restaurant week picks the only place I'm going to be able to go, because I don't know if I told y'all, like I'm going out the country for my birthday. First of all, I'm doing dry January. I'm not even doing dry January. I'm doing Get Fit Shaniki. I'm doing that. And then have you had Jerk Taco Man yet? Yes, I do. I need to do a video on them. I wish they was back. I wish they was on the west side. I'm about to do my makeup because I'm I'm bored. But now I'm getting distracted. Have you ever had an authentic Cuban sandwich? When I moved to Miami, I ate them for a month. Yeah, I think I had one. I think I had it in Miami. Then I went to Cuba and I ain't never had no sandwich. Sandwich is the last thing I wanted. Yeah. In my opinion, me and my husband last year on my birthday, we didn't like it. I have not been to, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been to chemistry since I made that video, which is almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. But yeah, restaurant week. That's what I was talking about. Restaurant week. Restaurant week, I'm not going to be able to do many restaurants. So restaurant week starts next week. I'm not really drinking, but although I'm not like that. Like, I low-key think I might have a drink this weekend. On Saturday, me and my friend might go out for a TikTok going away party. I was told if you come to Chicago, you stay downtown on the strip for food and nice hotels. Who be telling y'all this stuff? Oh my gosh. I met you at the food convention last summer. Oh, okay. But yeah. Um So yeah, like I said, restaurant week. So the first week I can't do anything. So it starts at the end of next week. I'm still not drinking. Like I said, I might have a drink this weekend for TikTok. I low key might break it this weekend. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't even care. Even though like when I really want to do something, I really want to stick to it. But TikTok leaving, I feel like that's a case to like break it for a second. But and then the week after that, and then the week after that, I'm gonna be busy doing all my prep, and then I leave at the end of the week. I leave at the end of the following week, and then I'll be gone for almost a week, and then when I come back, it'll only be a couple more days left in restaurant week. So I'm not going to be able to go to any restaurants. But the one that I do really, 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 really want to go to is Virtue. That's the one I want to go to because I'm literally only going to have time to do one because like I get back, yeah, by the time I get, and I don't even know if I'm really going to make it back to be honest. But I really want to go to Virtue. Oh no, I need some water. Or okay, I gotta go with my sponge. So yeah, Virtue's the only really place. I've been waiting for Virtue to I wish it was more people to start because I know these restaurants they be scamming. Don't you like lemon drops? I love a lemon drop. I love a lemon drop. I can't wait to have my first sip of a lemon drop. Like, I'm really trying to wait. You know what? I can go to a TikTok going away party and I don't have to drink, right? Like, I don't have to drink. But I did say I was like, I'll take a shot. I think I'll take a shot for TikTok. I'm gonna post something out for TikTok. So we going out for a TikTok going away party. If y'all not doing a TikTok going away party, what are you doing? What are you doing? So y'all be right back because I gotta go with my sponge. I really just want to do my makeup because I was gonna do it anyway. I really wanted to try this. I've been waiting to try this since I paid so much for it. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. And I don't have nothing to do. I was really finna rest up until I got that message that my stuff not gonna be delivered. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Move. No, I had to give me a quick midnight snack. A quick midnight snack. Oh my gosh. It's like literally soon as I got up to like start putting my stuff together for what you call it, this little sneeze and got into my nose. What's the best restaurant for a date night in Chicago? Y'all, I don't know. Anywhere is a good date. Anywhere is a good date when you good company, baby. Anywhere is a good date. What y'all doing for Valentine's Day? Y'all got y'all plans for Valentine's Day already? Yeah. I don't know why I be lying to myself. Like, I don't see how people do diet with no carbs. I had no carbs today. I'm dying. And I do it every time. Like, I do this every time. I can't do it. I cannot do a no carb diet. Like, this is the first. Okay, I think I had oatmeal. I guess that's carbs. I had oatmeal at 8 a.m. But I tried like no carbs today. I cannot do it. TikTok is not like IG. You can have 0 followers and still get engagement. Look, okay, look. I want y'all. Thank y'all so much for making me feel better about TikTok. But the engagement thing was never my problem, baby. I don't have to worry about that. I make great content that does well on a lot of platforms. I have at least 2 videos that hit. Really, because it's YouTube. Every, like, on all platforms has at least hit 1 million. I have at least 1 million video on each platform. That's on YouTube, that's on Instagram, and TikTok. But yeah, it was, baby, that's never the problem. I see like a lot of people got like a little scared. Like I'm not scared, but I'm upset. Yes, I do good all across the board. You can go find me on Instagram, you can go find me on YouTube. Baby, it's never a problem. All the worst thing that I hate is that I didn't start sooner. That's it. Was the sandwich good? Well, it's peanut butter bread, so yeah. This was my way, because y'all know, like, I'm on a diet, and they say, like, if you're gonna have a midnight snack, add protein to it. So I'd be trying to add like the protein peanut butter. But yes, it's good. Where's the jelly? In the garbage where it belongs. Y'all know what I think the most big back thing is when y'all be putting jelly on y'all breakfast sandwiches at McDonald's. I went to Mimi. What happened at Mimi's? What happened at Mimi? What didn't you like? I need more PT on my job. Just some random. I didn't know it was small. Yeah, it's really small. I got that annoying, like, dust sneeze that won't come out. I couldn't get a seat and put on a wait list. We never called it. Yeah. You know what? I want to say what I went. When I had went, it really wasn't nobody up in there. But now that I think about it, like, it was people coming in, but they was ordering food out. And I don't like that. And when I make a video for somebody, and you know, sometimes they'll be like, can you come make another video? And I'll be like, no, I can't. Like, if you can't, if I get like a whole bunch of complaints and stuff, like that they not treating customers right, that came from my video, like, I won't work with them again. And something like Mimi's, I'm not saying Mimi's one of them, because a lot of people have told me they went to Mimi's, like, and they said they liked it. But if it's like overwhelming, like, I just don't be going back. Now, wait a minute, we listening, we don't judge. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, God, it's so good. I guess this has been my sugar. I guess this has been my sugar. I've been saying I ain't been eating no sugar. Like, I have not hit y'all. I'm not half not. I want I want something sweet. This is my something sweet. You said when you said jelly don't go on breakfast sandwiches. Jelly does not go on breakfast sandwiches. Like, why is y'all putting jelly on a breakfast sandwich? Like, that's so fat. Like, what is you putting jelly on a breakfast sandwich for? What's the best soul food place? Chicago laughing in a soul food place. Okay, y'all. I really want to hurry and do my makeup. Because I'm supposed to be asleep at 12:30. Because I got to go. I had to push my workout up earlier. I got to go work out earlier than I usually because I got something to do after. Apples and peanut butter is the best. That's really, yeah, like when I was looking at, like, I be watching, like, I follow a whole bunch of, like, fitness people, and they be like, if you're gonna eat peanut butter, you know, eat it with an apple because the fiber and it helps lower the blood sugar. I ain't had no apple. All I had was bread. You ever think of leaving Chicago? No. Thinking of leaving Chicago low key activates my nervous system because I just be like, where am I gonna eat? Where am I gonna eat? But I do think about leaving Chicago like when I get older. I don't think I don't want to be old in Chicago. I want to be young in Chicago. But I don't want to be old in Chicago. That makes sense. Like the cold and stuff like that. The cold, the crime, and all of that. Like, I can deal with that. I can deal with that younger, like now. But I don't want to. But I don't want to. Yeah, when I get old, like I want to be somewhere. I say this all the time, y'all. And you know what's so funny? Me and my friend talk about this, and it all leads back to Atlanta. I want to retire in a place that has good weather, that's affordable, that's safe, and good food, and I can see my people. I can see my own people. Like, I don't want to be somewhere where I have to I just never could see them. Not to say I know it's black people everywhere, but y'all know, like, places like South Dakota, I feel like, you know, it's just not that many people, or Utah, something like that. Do you really finish? No, I don't finish all the food, baby. I don't. That hike you walked in California looked really hard. I asked the guide. I said that in the video. I asked the guide, like, is this a hard hike? She like, it's a moderate. It's not bad. It was bad. And it was only because I had just started working out. I had started working out in like I really started working out in October. And so what was that, November? So I had been working out almost 2 months, and that was like the only reason. If I was not working out, I don't think I would have got through that hike. Atlanta is safe. I've heard so many stories. If you come to my list, if I like the list I just said, Atlanta is like, I don't know. I guess when I ranked it was like affordability and weather. That's like top. And then safety, because I feel like all places are dangerous. Like, what else? Like, so like, it's not that Atlanta, like, just because Atlanta's not safe doesn't mean they can't make the list. But y'all be saying the food trash. I don't know. Y'all be saying Atlanta food trash when they got Waffle House down there. Do places give you free food for reviews? No, they don't be giving me no free food. I be paying for my food unless I collab with a restaurant. Unless I collab with a restaurant, they don't give me no free food. The nearby city by Atlanta, okay. But yeah. So, and then, like, you know, Atlanta has good weather. The only thing is, I feel like I always say no. I always be like, is it Raleigh? No, what's in South Charlotte? I always be saying Charlotte. Charlotte is always on the list, but people be saying Charlotte racist though. That's what people be telling me. Like, I'll be like, okay, because we be narrowing it down, but then we like Phoenix, Arizona, because a lot of people be moving to Arizona, but Phoenix is just ridiculously too hot. Like, it just be ridiculously too hot. I could not do that. Yeah, I feel Atlanta got snow now. It's so cute seeing the southern people. It's so cute seeing the southern people so happy that they're getting snow. And y'all, we ain't gotta worry about Atlanta. I'm talking about retire, like when I'm 50. When I'm 50. That's what I be like when I be thinking about where I want to retire. If you talking about the South, they said, but you know what? I feel like Atlanta got so many black people. Yeah, I hear Atlanta is racist too, but I feel like Atlanta got so many black people that it's kind of hard to be racist because there's just a lot of black people. That Cleo's hit different. It does hit different, especially when you haven't had like no fried food or something like that. I was telling some, I put somebody was arguing me in my comments, which is I think it was so funny. They was like, "How are you on a diet? And you're eating fried food," and I just be like, "That's so crazy to me." I don't know, like I don't know what y'all think about. I don't know how people think about diets. I don't know how people think about diet, but it's never gonna be a diet where I can't have things that I enjoy. Like I don't. I guess like it's never gonna be a time. Like I had two chicken wings. I had two. It took me because I ate two chicken wings and one piece of fish and then some of the crab. Like I had so much left over. Like I left it for the next day, and then I had like most of the mac. I didn't eat that. I didn't eat that much of the mac and cheese. And then I ate like most of the. I did eat most of the green beans because I love the vegetables. Yeah, and I was just like, I literally had two chicken wings and a piece of catfish and mostly green beans that day. And it was like, how could you just stop that crap? And it was giving real Instagram vibes. They call Atlanta the Black Hollywood. Yeah, it is. One thing I like about Atlanta is you see a lot of black people doing well. Like I feel like in Chicago you don't see that as often, and then like people can argue that they doing well, but then also like they be living on the west side. They be living on the west side, and then they don't be owning. I feel like I feel like I also that I think that Atlanta is like a little bit more newer, so we think that people doing well in Atlanta more so than they are. But I don't know, just because, but it's like the numbers show because of the cost of living is so like so lower that they are a more black people are able to do well. I feel like I just cut my food in half because I can do only what I've been doing is I don't so usually, okay, so let me tell you, I was like a typical day of me eating at home, a full day of me eating at home. I'll probably wake up and then I have my smoothie and my sandwich that I eat on live, which I low key think that low key wasn't bad. But what I've had to take out of that, so the mango and the passion fruit, which is basically the mango, the passion fruit, and the banana, which is basically the bulk of the smoothie because the passion fruit and the mango is just too much sugar. So I have to greatly reduce my sugar. So I can't do that. I used to use regular bread. I use regular bread, pork bacon, and turkey, and cheese, and mayonnaise. So now my breakfast sandwich consists. So that was my typical. Yeah, I would make that on live all the time. I would make my smoothie. I make my green smoothie and have spinach, kale, mangoes, passion fruit, and a banana, and the juice. But like I said, the mango was too sweet and the passion fruit was too sweet, so I can't make that anymore. So now I make the one that you see now, which is berries, because the berries have low in sugar, the berries, coconut water, and then just spinach, and then that's it. Instead of like, so my regular breakfast sandwich would be, two pieces of Sara Lee bread, bacon, turkey, cheese, and mayo. Now it's I have the low calorie bread. So one piece of bread is 70 calories. Two pieces of one is 70 calories. Two pieces of the low calorie bread is 70 calories. And then I have turkey bacon and 2 eggs. And then for lunch, which is low key really hurting me because something about me, I don't know about y'all. I be trying to tell people I never had a stage in my life except the pandemic into where I needed to cook my own lunch because I've always been doing something during the middle of the day. So even when I was a child, I would be in school during the middle of the day. So I didn't have to cook my own lunch. Then I went to college. I really didn't eat lunch. And then I grew up and then I went to work. I didn't really have to cook my own lunch. I would just go out to lunch. And so now that I'm at home during lunch, I find it hard to cook 3 whole meals. So sometimes I'll eat in the middle of the day, sometimes I won't. And then for dinner, I'll have either air fried chicken wings and potatoes and spinach, or I'll have salmon, potatoes, and asparagus. Um, and I really haven't. I mean, look at me talking like I've been doing something. But yeah, That's low-key been my food cycle. And like I said, that Cleo's was the first thing I've had, like the first thing, fried thing that I had. I guess I had some French fries. Like I said, I had some French fries a couple days ago. When you gonna post a new video? What type of video y'all want on YouTube? What type of video should I post on video? I'm still trying to find my stride on YouTube. I got a lot, like I said, I got a lot of things coming up. I'm excited to, if TikTok not gonna be around, I can finally hone into YouTube. I can finally focus on the YouTube. Food vlogs, of course. Oh well, that ain't nothing. I do that all the time. I do that all the time. Gosh. All right, y'all. Let me start this wake up. Beef bacon is good. What's the how much salt in it? How much protein in it? And how many calories is it? Yeah, but that was what I was most excited to post about my travels, because like I said, I'm going to Belize or whatever. I'm going to Belize. But we'll see when I'm posted. I'm a film normally. And whatever happens with TikTok happens. I'm posting on. You know what? I'm posting on Instagram anyway. I'm posting on Instagram. My travel stuff don't get no views on Instagram, but I don't care. I think the best way. Can you mix fashion with your food videos? I thought I did that. I thought I did when I showed my outfit at the beginning of the video. I guess not. I don't think I uploaded that video yet though. My YouTube lags. So y'all know what? Like I said, I do post all my stuff on YouTube or whatever. So if you know when somebody messaged, they asked in the comments, they say, "Can I do a video of White Castle?" And I was so excited for them to ask me that. Because I love White Castle, y'all. Like, I love White Castle. White Castle would be like a dream partnership. Like, y'all want to know why I hate Michigan so much? I went to school for 4 years and I could not have White Castle. I love White Castle. I don't care what nobody say. White Castle is, and you know what? Y'all know what makes me angry as an American citizen is that it's so many McDonald's, but it's not a lot of Wendy's. But we know that Wendy's tastes better. Like, why is that? Why does mediocrity thrive in America? Why do we allow that? Because it needs to be more Wendy's and it needs to be more White Castles in the world. We don't need another McDonald's, which is another thing. Is funny, y'all. So, being from Chicago, you so used to, if I'm not mistaken, somebody told me, I think I read somewhere, and I might be wrong, because they just be posting anything. You can just post anything. That in Chicago, you're never more than a mile and a half away from a McDonald's. Just the city of Chicago. Don't even talk about the suburbs. The city of Chicago, this is where we headquartered at. That we're never more than a mile and a half away from McDonald's. My zoo. We need more Harold's. No, we don't need no more Harold's. We don't need no more Harold's. Yes, I love me some White Castle. My order, if anybody ever want to send me some White Castle, my order is 3 cheeseburgers, extra pickle, and a small fry. That's all I be needing. 3 extra pickles. I'm not crying. I'm trying to get this little sneeze out. Okay. I didn't messed up the... Ain't no more, what you call it? Although I love good food. White Castles be busted. I don't care. I don't care what you see me eat at. Like, okay, and that was another thing that I had. So I had to stop. I had to stop the fast food because because it's too much bread. It's nothing wrong with it in moderation, but it's too much bread. So, like, if I go to White Castle, I get 3 cheeseburgers. 3 cheeseburgers is 6 pieces of bread. 6 pieces of bread. That's the problem. I'm not crying, y'all. I literally got a sneeze that just won't come out. So, I kind of had to stop the fast food. I used to work at White Castle when I was in high school. Oh, girl, you had money. But yeah, they asked me to do a review of White Castle, so I got to figure out when I'm going to be able to do that. I told them I'd do it this week, but I'm not going to be able to because I gotta go to this barbecue spot. I'm going to this barbecue spot to taste this barbecue spot. I can somehow incorporate barbecue into my thing if it's no sauce on it. So I'm gonna try to get it with like no sauce, because at the core barbecue is literally just meat. It's just meat. I've had an argument with so many people. You be so how many people like, oh my god, I believe it. I believe it. And you know what? As much as I can't stand it, as much as I can't stand stuff like that, those type of people that keep me in business, people like that, those type of people that keep me in business, people, cause yeah, let me taste the food for you. Let me taste the food. Let me make the content. Let me do it, cause it's people like that, y'all. You should try to partner with White Castle. Yeah, that's long gone. When it's time to partner or something, you gotta be doing stuff like that 3 to 4 months ahead of time. That's how partnerships work. I don't think people know that. They be thinking creators just be getting money. Like, no, there's stuff that you be having to apply for that stuff 3, 4, 5 months before. But yeah. Um, well, I told y'all when I had asked, I was like, who has good jerk in Chicago? Who has the best jerk in Chicago? People use sauce to cover burnt meat usually. Yeah. I mean, but barbecue kind of supposed to be burnt. But yeah, I had asked who got the best jerk, and somebody sent me Jamaican Jerk King. And I think I had posted it on my story. I had posted on my Instagram story. I was like, who got the best jerk? I mean, I put the four options because like I was saying, I had a $35 Uber Eats credit. So I could only pick from the four because those was the only four that was on Uber Eats. Like, but people, people want to get technical. Like, none of these options are the best. I'm like, what's the best out of these four options? I was gonna order whatever the best, whoever got the most votes. I had got like 40 votes for Jamaican Jerk King, and everything there was disgusting. And I was just like, who's eating this? Like, I went back and looked at everybody who voted. And I was like, I don't know, because, I be pissing people off sometimes. I don't know how, because all I do be doing is eating a little French fry here and there, a little burger, a little scrump. I don't, but yeah, apparently that be pissing people off. So I don't know. I'm like, maybe they just, maybe they just wanted to make me mad. I don't know, but I was like, 40 people voted for Jamaican Jerk King. And I was like, what is in this restaurant that made you vote this? Do you worry about how often you eat and make food reviews? No, y'all. Do y'all not understand? Look. I think if you go to my Instagram, yeah, I've been doing this since the summer of 2022. How many days is that? That was 2.5 years. So that's like 700 days. 700, I don't know, 700, 800, I don't know, 700 something. I have 280 videos, 280 videos. And most of them are single restaurant videos. Let's just say some of them have like, because I do like everything I ate while I was here. And then I had like five. So let's just say 300 restaurants. I have 300 restaurants over 800-day period. Like, I promise y'all, I don't eat that much. Like, how often do y'all think I'm eating? How often do y'all go out to eat? I feel like I go out to eat the same, even as a food person. Because I know people who do it like crazy. Like, crazy. I think I go out to eat the same amount as a regular person. Personally, y'all don't think so? Y'all don't think I go out to eat the same amount as a regular person? Like, do you see a video every single day on my page? No. Like, I'll go weeks and you will not see a video on this page about food. So do y'all think I really go out to eat? How often do y'all think I go out to eat? That's what I want to know. I have my mirror right here, so I'm just not. It stink. I promise I don't. Yeah, cause I don't be going out to eat like that. Right. It's on average, maybe once. And sometimes, like I said, if I'm collabing with something, if I'm collabing with a restaurant, it'll be twice a week. But yeah, it's never that. It's never that often. Twice a month. No, not no twice a month. But yeah. It's very orangey. It's very orangey. I'm in my blue phase, y'all. I'm in my blue phase, as y'all can see. Oh my gosh. I can't not believe I had to do that. Ugh. I feel like I like your New York videos. Oh, thank you. I wish I would have known about that. That pancake when I was in New York, I would have got up and got it. That pancake that's drowned in butter. I wish I would have known about that. I already don't like this foundation. I already don't like it. And I feel like it's not giving milk. Do you make money off live? Y'all, I don't know. Like, y'all be like, do the restaurants pay you? And do you make money? I'm broke. I am broke. I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. I ain't got no money. I promise y'all, I don't have no money. I ain't got no money. I don't make money off lives. Like I say, I do collab with restaurants sometimes. But it's too and few. But yeah. I don't make money off of nothing. I can actually see, okay, y'all, sorry, like on what you call it, but I can actually see it'll say like I think it's like what, super chat? Is that what that is? Super chat? Like people can send you gifts and stuff on what you call it? No, it literally says 0. And no, I'm not on here begging because I'm just answering a question. But no. I ain't got no money. I'm trying to get some. I'm supposed to be posting one of my videos today. I'm supposed to be posting one of my sponsored partnerships today. But yeah, it was a glitch in my video. Man. Is that like, do y'all do this to me? And you know what I'm gonna do next time I see somebody, like a mid-tier creator or a mid-tier like content creator, next time I see them on live, I'm gonna get on their live and I'm gonna see, do y'all ask them these type of questions? Because I feel like y'all I don't know what it be the obsession with asking me these types of questions. Because it's either like, do you make money? And then when I say no, I don't make no money, they be like, oh, so you must got a man paying for all of this. It's a man paying for all of your content. Like I was saying, like I was telling somebody that I was like, y'all don't really be paying the bill when I be going out. And they like, so you using men for content? No, I ain't take the class yet. The class next week. And it'd be so funny. You using a man for content? Like you came to me. Y'all act like I be asking these men take me out. I meant to put the Ask FM. I meant to put the Ask FM thing. What's up with the weird comments in this laugh though? It ain't no weird comments. People ask me this all the time. People literally ask me this all the time. I don't know if it's weird, but I'm telling you, I get this question all the time. Like, oh, how you make money? I ain't got none. What you mean? That's what happened. Y'all want to know me and my friend new obsession is the girl who boyfriend didn't let her stay with him. That's me and her new obsession. Like Winnie walked so she could run. When he walked, I know who y'all know I'm talking about. When he walked so she can run, I followed her and everything. She is hilarious. Like, I'm so sad TikTok going away. I was gonna follow her Instagram, but I was like, no, she ain't that hilarious. Y'all don't go girl, go look at it. Go look at the girl who boyfriend wouldn't let her stay with him. She is so funny. She is so funny. I don't know why I'm doing this. She is hilarious. This brush might be too thick. Let me find a softer one. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, she did make it to Instagram. When is TikTok leaving, baby? TikTok gonna be up out of here on Sunday. I think me and my friend we gonna go out on Saturday, and then we gonna go on. We gonna get on live. We gonna get on live and say goodbye. Say our goodbyes at midnight. I'm not doing a very good job. Well, I'm a YouTube viewer. Well, welcome to the party, baby. Welcome to the party. I'm here to put my vote in for y'all to stop following makeup people who makeup all look the same. I never understood that makeup low key, like why like if a person like do makeup or do makeup content or like the typical makeup, they do all the same thing. Like what I cannot stand with makeup is bright under eyes. That looks so stupid to me. That looks so stupid to me. You know who I like that don't do that? And maybe it's because she know how to do makeup, is Jackie. She do not be doing that. Like maybe she might, but I don't be seeing it. Like that extra bright under eye. That looks so stupid to me. It looks so stupid to me. And like I just be hating. I be hating when y'all be doing that. They be telling people they need to practice makeup. Makeup is expensive. It's expensive to be practicing. Really expensive. She has such a soft girl life. You know what? Jackie cool, but one thing I had went to the TikTok convention and I said y'all gotta learn to not take content creators seriously. I know it don't sound right, but you have to learn to not take them seriously. I'm gonna wait till this dry a little bit because yeah, like when they turn that camera on, they go into actor mode. A lot of people go into actor mode, and I be hating to say it because I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm the only exclusion, but yeah, they go into actor mode. So like when she made that one video, like whenever I forgot what was happening when she made that video. She was like, yeah, and if I would have said something, people would have gave the girls light skin. I don't even know what the hell she talking about. I'm like, when they were trying to say, like, you really did not have to make that video. Like, but I think what people really wanted to say was, this is poor people's argument. Why is you getting into it? Like, why is you trying to place yourself into it? Like, why is you trying to place yourself into regular poor people stuff? And you supposed to be rich. You ain't supposed to be like, basically, you ain't supposed to be responding to us peasants. You supposed to be responding to us peasants. I ain't going nowhere but to bed. The only thing getting head tonight is this pillow. as you can see. Like if y'all go to my Instagram, all my captions, you know, a lot of people captions be Drake captions. All my captions be Meg Thee Stallion captions. You gotta finish the Jackie story. Oh, that was the Jackie story. When she had made that, whatever, what was the last thing she made the video about? And she was trying to say, like, you know, something about being dark skinned, and then something about the light skinned girl privilege. And she was like, one of the creators made a video about her, and it's, you know, it just because she light skinned saying it to something, saying it to her, and she dark skinned, that just gives people a reason to attack her because something about the light skinned privilege. Whatever that little debacle was about, that last video she made when it was off the Super 5, when it was off the Super 5. Every time I think about some stupid stuff on TikTok, every time I think about some stupid stuff on TikTok, I'll be like, yeah, they is gonna take this app away from us. Like, they is gonna take this app away from us. Cause why is y'all on here arguing about this? Oh, that's what I cannot remember. Whatever that last video was, I was agreeing with people. I feel like whatever that last video she made that was off the backs of the Super 5 conversation. I think it was from skinny people to the Super 5, and then it went to like whatever that was. Whatever that last video she had made about that, whatever that last video she made about that, I feel like it was unnecessary. Cause I feel like it was poor people's thing. It was like all of us normies. Cause somebody was saying Jackie live a real like soft life. And I was like, yeah, like I feel like when you live a soft life, you shouldn't be responding to everything on the internet. Like, and I know everybody pretend like they live a soft life, but come on, we know she got that bag. She know she got that money on. Like, she got a real bag. I feel like she just shouldn't have like responded to that. Like she could have just kept out of it. But then that's what I was saying. Like, because she did, y'all have to understand. Like, she, at the end of the day, she's still a content creator. She's still a content. Y'all call her OG YouTube. Like, people forget, like, you're still they still a content creators. And like, you cannot take you can't take content creators serious. Like, you cannot take them serious for real. Because like when they turn that camera on, they literally turn that I don't think people understand how much goes into a video. Like, she had to set up her camera, set up a light, set up her makeup. Let me get my words together. Like, it's really, you know, it's partially acting. It's partially acting. This is why I be saying, I know why people's mad at Jackie and IB, so I have to loop. Yeah. It's partially acting. So that's why I be like, you cannot take these people serious. Like, when they do this, like, just don't. It's partially acting. And when you so good at it, people don't be seeing it like that. They don't see it like how it is. Okay, I feel like the nose contour looking good. But no, I don't know why they was mad at her. I just said I personally thought that video didn't have to be made. I personally thought that. But y'all know what else is where the food at? No, nowhere. Y'all, I do not be what you call it? I don't know. I don't be I forgot to what you call it. This is a terrible makeup session. I forgot to do a lot of stuff. I don't even know how to make up look. Don't matter. I'm still asking where the food at. Oh, my bad. Beyonce, y'all. Beyonce donated 2.5 million. So y'all know the think pieces will be on your desk tomorrow at 9 a.m. about why Beyonce didn't donate 10 million. Y'all know it's always got to be a discussion. It always got to be a discussion. But speaking of that, my stylist just uploaded. She said she having a Valentine's Day deal. What is y'all doing for Valentine's Day? Is y'all going out for Valentine's Day?
So this guy asked me to come over, and I was like, no, I don't really want you to come to my.
Dang. Same thing you're doing right now is what I'm gonna be doing Valentine's Day. Makeup getting you. Okay, now I'm just gonna stop doing it because now I keep wiping it off. Cause we gotta. I'm just going. Okay, we just gonna have to start this over because yeah, it's not working. I guess I just what you call it, but yeah, that's what y'all doing on Valentine's Day. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. What I want to do on Valentine's Day. I feel like when you be leaving stuff up to me, and sometimes they be can you say hi Delilah? Hi Delilah. When you be leaving stuff up to me and the plant stuff, they don't. Yeah, I don't know. And you know they be trying to force you. They be trying to force you to like appreciate. They be trying to force you to appreciate what they did. And I don't like that because if I get my time wasted on Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna be really annoyed. They be so off, excuse. But yeah, Valentine's Day coming up. I keep talking about other holidays. The next holiday that's coming up is it's January 14th now. Now we really do got 5 days, y'all. I keep talking about holidays. The next holiday that's coming up is my birthday. And as y'all can see, I'm in my royal blue era. Like this is the color that I really want to go for this year. And so let me tell y'all, pasta. Oh yes. That sounds so good. Let me tell y'all why people shop at places like Shein. So I just got my full Shein box, and I think I spent on clothing because I had to buy a whole bunch of other stuff because I was doing gift bags for my friends or whatever for my birthday. I think clothing wise, I think I spent like 100 and maybe like 150, maybe 150 on like a whole bunch of stuff. I spent like 100. I spent $120 on this dress. It's a Norma Kamali dress. I've really been wanting one since somebody had posted. I really been wanting one. So I bought this dress and I was scared because there was like no refund. So I was like, okay, would I'd rather have it? I don't know what I was thinking. I got an extra large, but apparently, because I'm big, I know I don't look big, but I don't know. I got some weight to this body, and anyway, it's too big. It's too big. I cannot wear it, and I'm low-key constantly losing weight because I've been in the gym. It's already too big. I lost 7 pounds since I tried it on. I think I tried it on as soon as I got back. I got back to Chicago January 1st. I tried it on January 1st. I already lost 7 pounds, and I still have 2 more weeks to go. Hopefully, I can lose another 7, and that'll be a total of 15 pounds I lost. But yes, and I can't take it back. And I spent $120 on it. That's why people shop at Shein. If I would have got it off Shein, I would have spent like what, $15 on it. And then if I couldn't fit it, it would have just been like, okay. It would have just been like, okay. But no, I went and goes try to get a quality dress, spent $120, and I can't take it back because it was like a end of the year sale. How Chicago as a 304? It's okay. I feel like I could do better in New York. I feel like the men in New York got a lot more money. Or you know what? You know, I be watching 304 TikTok. You know where they say the money good at is where the women ain't at. So maybe New York probably not a good place to be a 304. Somebody asked me, how is Chicago as a 304? So I assume it's good. I assume it's good. I think we have a perfect ratio of like men to like the shortage of women. So I believe that. But yes, I be watching 304 TikTok and they say where the women ain't at is where it's good. So what she say she be going like in the middle of nowhere, like the middle of nowhere, like Ohio or something, like the middle of Ohio, where it's just like a small towns and stuff like that. They say you get a lot of customers. They say you get a lot of, customers. But yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me about that because last time I was talking about that on TikTok, and I ain't got time to be TikTok to be banning me. We only got 5 days. TikTok be handing out 7-day suspensions, and we only got 5 more. About to catch some Z's. Y'all be going to sleep early. Y'all gotta go work. Y'all gotta go to work. Y'all can't stay up on live with me all night because y'all gotta go to work. I'm in Chicago. No, thank you, Chicago, for the 304 phase. You think this app over with for real? Y'all, I don't dabble in politics. I don't dabble in politics. All I know is what they tell me. If America say that's what they gonna do, that's just what I believe. I don't be knowing nothing different. If it's coming from the government, that's just what I assume. What they call me, brainwashed, I guess. I be guessing that the app is over with, but yeah, like maybe I guess I don't. I'm the last person to ask. I don't know nothing about. I don't know nothing about what's going on. I don't know nothing about nothing. But yeah, we just see what Donald Trump gonna do. See what Donald Trump gonna do. Oh, what I was about to say. Okay, what I was about to say. Oh, do y'all think this is what I want to ask? Do y'all think that it's necessary, man or woman? Do y'all think it's necessary to have a 304 phase? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's necessary, man or woman, to have a 304 phase? I personally think it does. I think you do. I think yes. And I think people that be saying no, I think they just be lying to themselves. Um, I do think it's necessary, and people who say no, I think they just be lying to themselves. But it be like different levels. Like, let me tell you this. One thing I don't think about is like when people be talking about what they call it, how many bodies a woman got, or like does a body count matter? And I personally don't be thinking body counts matter. And then somebody be like 200. Like that matters, babes. Like I know we listen. And we don't judge. But like I mean I know this is like exaggeration. I think I had saw it on like threads. I saw it on like threads because somebody was like something about body count. Somebody said something like 200. Like no, when you say do body count matter, no. But then somebody's like 200, yes. Like when you say it didn't matter, I was thinking like like 20, 30, maybe even 40. If you went to college, maybe 40, 50, 200. None of us is that old. None of us is old. Cause I just be imagining like the person asking I be thinking about the person asking the question. Like I assume that cause who after 40 asking that? Let's be real. Who after 40 asking that and who less than 20 asking that? Not really. Most of the people gonna be between 20 and 40. Most of the people gonna be between 20 and 40 asking that. So that's what I assume. And I just be like 200. And let's be real, most people that ask that be late 20s to early 30s. Yeah, definitely. Necessary, nothing is necessary, but it's gonna happen regardless. Ain't no lose sleep over it. A lot of people just be doing it. A few cousins. They a few. Yeah. I feel like, okay, so, and this is why I think men can't stand me, because they gotta be safe. But yeah, 200 is two. I think they was exaggerating, but like to say like body count don't matter, and then 200, like I ain't mean that much not mattering. Like that's just excessive. But you said your man slept with some friends and some cousins. That's crazy. Now that's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I could take that. I don't know if I could take that. But let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Um, I didn't took a infidelator, a little cheater back. So, but I don't know about my cousin. I don't know if it could have been my cousin. But I guess it be me saying 200. But if they say to me, I'll believe them. I don't be believing. I don't. Yeah. You got to, and then I don't know. 200 is excessive for anybody. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. Like I said, like I was just thinking, like men have told me that. I'm like, how many people have you slept with? And you know what? Like what I get for an answer. Y'all want to know like the main answer I get? I've only ever seriously asked this for 3 people. This is only 3 people. And I think that they were like, I asked my ex, my ex little shit, and just some random guy. And what I get is between the 30 and 40 range, the 30 to mid 40 range, which I think I'm late. Where you going? I ain't going nowhere. I'm just trying to do my makeup because I miss y'all. But I feel like I get that answer a lot between the 30 and the mid 40s range, which I think is a decent range, like for a man that's like in his okay, decent looking man. I think that's an okay number. I think it's an average number, because and it's so, and I hate when people don't add nuance to this conversation, because personally for me, I went to college, and I just feel like 4 years of college, even if you had to go 4 years of college, you're gonna rack half of that up. I know like it's college. It's 18-year-old boys, and you a decent looking, you're gonna rack at least 20 of that up. 25. And so yes, throughout the years up until your mid 30s, I do think that you get about 15 more. Then 30, 40 is a lot. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's normal. I think that that's normal. Like again, like I don't know, but y'all, people who believe it don't be believing some of these numbers never been to college. Y'all have never been to a college. And you know what? Y'all never, I'm gonna take it a step further. Y'all never been to like a PWI college. I don't think y'all understand what happens in college. Like, if a man is telling, I want to say man, I'm gonna say man, because I about to say I had a boyfriend all 4 years in college. So the first, the second person I was with, I was 24. But yeah, the men at least. I'm gonna say a lot of the women too, if we being honest. Just not me. Depending on the individual, everyone is different. And I'm saying a decent. That's why I said a decent looking, well-to-do man will repent and sin no more. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm a virgin, so I ain't do nothing. 30, 40 by 25. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. And I'm saying that's the average answer I get. That's the average answer I get. Like when I ask a man his body count, and usually the man is between 30, usually the man between 30 and 40, I'll get that answer between 30 and mid 40s. Like I think somebody told me like 45, something like that. I stopped counting. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds about average. For women, I don't know, because I do think that women, do think a lot of women lie. I could not tell you. I could not tell you what's the average body count for a woman. But like if I think about it, because I feel like I'm a rare case. Like I said, I ain't gonna say I'm a rare case, but I feel like like I said, the second time I was ever with somebody, I was 24, and I was about to be 25, so I don't know. Um, but yeah, I be asking men, but I be trying to ask women, but I don't really ask women. But when I do, I think they lie, because they're just afraid of being judged. I thought we stopped asking that at a certain age. No, we didn't. And it's like it's always a good conversation. It's not in the, but it's annoying because like now you can't ask people. Now you can't ask people because they afraid that you're gonna judge them. But sometimes it'd be funny. It low key be a good conversation. If y'all like honest, If y'all honest, it'd be good conversation. I went to college and I would keep them days quiet, so I get it. Why you, I hope yeah, this has nothing to do with me. I can tell you that. Um my little number is nowhere close to 30 and 40. I was talking about men, but okay. They just lie to make themselves feel good, but at the end of the day, it's just a lie. Yeah, I don't know why women do that. And I just be thinking like if I felt like if I had more bodies, would I lie? No, I low key be turning people off. I don't think it turns nobody off. I think that's a lie. I think that's a lie that it turn people off. I thought it'd be a good combo, but it's almost the. I thought, yeah, sometimes. Oh, I'm talking about myself. Oh, dang, okay. They all be lying. Yeah, how people do that? Like, what do y'all be? What? How do y'all be afraid of judgment from like random people? Like y'all be like, I ain't gonna say like answering it on the internet, no. But like if you talking to somebody, I'm like, who is you? Who is you? Like, who is you? So it's no point to even ask. But yeah, like why people be lying? I don't know why people be lying. But yeah. But I be thinking they do it to impress other females. Women lie about their body count to impress other females. I just told you, women don't even talk about that. So how uh that has never even been a conversation. But I don't think I've ever had a conversation between another woman about her body count. So I don't even know. I didn't know that was a thing to lie to impress other women, except Lotto. Lotto likes to tell everybody. But I'm not gonna lie, like, yes, they do. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know women talked about it. Like I said, I'm a guy and I think it's not cute to talk about counts either. Okay. Anyway, what I'm about to say? Damn, man, forget what I'm about to say. Cause I definitely don't talk about it. Was too many bodies. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't be seeing like when I be hearing like when they say like I said I've never talked about it with like with another woman. Like I said, I'll ask men that I'm dating. I told y'all like it's only ever been 3 people, and like I said, all of them was between 30 and 40. Well, I guess technically the first person I asked he was like 28, but anyway, he said the same number. Like all the men be saying between it's always between 30 and about 45. But like when I be seeing it on like somebody will ask on like the internet and then a woman will say a number and I just be thinking I just be like as a woman how did you get that many bodies? Like I be wanting to know how does a woman get over 20 bodies like before her 30s? How does she get that? Because and I'm only asking is because I think that most men aren't like they don't be deserving and I am not a saint. I know it's a lot of men. Like, I know it's people, one night stands, I guess. But how many one night stands? You don't be scared of that? This is interest for me because 30, 40 is women will stop counting in my. Yeah, that's why they be telling me 30s, 40s. I'm 32 and shit don't mix. That's I just be want to know like how like it's so many men that's not deserving. How did you find 20 of them? I can understand. Me and my friend used to talk. We used to talk. Okay, so like you got your first, and then second and third be practice. Second and third be practice because that's just what it is. And then 4, 5 might be another relationship. 4, 5 might be another relationship. um 4, 5, and 6 might be another relationship, and then maybe you didn't get hurt or something, and then so you do 2, 3 more, and so then you up to about 9 or 10, and then eventually you kind of taper it off around 12, 13. So that's what I'm saying. Like as a woman, how did you get to 20? How did you get to 20? Like over, I'm gonna say, how did you get over 20 as a woman? Like how did you find this many men deserving of it? Because I just be like, men, it's like so many give you the ick. So many give you the ick. And so how did you find over 20? How did you find over 20? But like I ain't gonna hey. If you cute, like you know how people don't be want to admit it. Cause men just make this up. They be like, well, it matters. It matters for women because women don't have to do nothing. Yeah, they just make that up because that's just the means of controlling you. That's just the means of controlling you. But I'm like, okay, if you cute and you come in contact with a whole bunch of cute dudes, I could see that. Because it's the same. It's like men and women are not that much different. Men and women are not trying to be fun. I've been hopped on. I've been a hop the planet with them numbers. I don't understand what that means. Hop the planet? Hop the planet. I've been a hop the planet. Jeez Louise, all I gotta do is to get it with a but anyway, like I was saying, like if you like a fan and you know you got a banging body and you know you always got like top tier dudes coming to you, I could see that. I could see that. But I'm talking this is like top of the level fan. But I'd be like, okay, for us normal people, for us normal women, I feel like we're not gonna get that many quality men coming to us. So how did you? That's what I'm saying. How did you did you find over 20? Because I already told y'all like how the first 10 get hit. At first 10, 12, it's just normal life experiences. But then like once you start getting into like, the dozens, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, like basically what I was saying, like when you're a cute guy, you gonna get it because you're a cute guy. You a cute guy. Same with a cute woman. Like attractive people are attracted to attractive people. I don't think people understand it. They be lying, claiming they got women intuition at the same time. They be lying. It matters, but not for the reason they give. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Normal women do be like giving it up to cute guys. I'm trying to think. Have I ever? No. No. Never. So they give the box up easy. Men and women are standards. Ain't that much to hit. Oh my god. So look, y'all. My dryer. You doing ASM video? I don't know what ASMR. No, I'm not. My dryer has broken. My dryer's been broke for a while. I be trying to tell people this all the time. I'm really lazy. So it takes me a while to get things done. The older women they move it up because they realize time is running out. Yeah. I understand that. I feel like after 30, who cares? I feel like after 30, who cares? Who cares? Like it's the least it's the least of anybody word. Only people care about that low key be immature people and stuff like that. Cause I be like, that's what I be saying. I don't care. Like people will be afraid to talk about it because they be afraid of the judgment. Like yes, judging is like yeah, when you get a 200 range, then you judge. But like normal people, like after 30, don't nobody care. Like I see you trying to say stuff like, oh, because they're running their time's out. Their time is not running out. But if it did, who cares? What does it matter? Like, yeah. And at the end of the day, like, who even knows the truth? So what time? What time? Time is an illusion. I made me forget what I was about to say. You look better when you're eating. No. Oh yeah, like I was saying, so my dryer been broke. My dryer has been broke for a little minute, y'all. And so when it had broken in the summertime, and I had found this man on Google to come fix it. And yeah, he came and he was very, I'm gonna say a flat. It's a very very flat flirt that he was doing, like just enough to where I can't say he was saying something, but you could tell like the mannerisms and the tone of the stuff that he was talking about. It was flirt. So this man had been in my house 3 times because it broke. He came and then he came and fixed it again. And he was telling me, he was like, yeah, I'm not coming back to fix the dryer because you need to get the vents clean because it's overheating and that's why I keep blowing the fuse. And I was like, so it has taken me like 5 months to call somebody, to find somebody to clean the vents. So I just got the vents clean. And then he had to come back. I was texting him. I was like, yeah, I finally got them vents. I know you don't remember me because I had to text him after 5 months. I was like, I know you probably don't remember me, but my dryer broke. So he came over Saturday. And it was funny because when I was eating at Cleo's, he was in the back of the video because I was ordering my Cleo's and because he was taking forever to come fix that damn dryer. So yeah, he was coming, and then I think he didn't got a little comfortable now. Oh my gosh. He didn't got a little comfortable now flirting with me. So he was saying some stuff. He was like, yeah. I was telling him about the guy who cleaned the vents because he don't clean vents. He only fixes appliances. And I was telling him how the guy kept trying to like saying he gonna come back. He kept saying he gonna come back. Like I was like, I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah. He told me he was gonna come back like 2, 3 times. I told him it's not necessary. I'm like, I promise you, this man gonna fix the dryer. This man, because he was saying first I had to get it clean. Listen, I had to get the vents clean before he fixed it. So I was telling the cleaner, I was telling the fixer, the appliance fixer guy, what the vent cleaner guy was saying. I was like, yeah, he was really offering to come back. Just answer the question. It's trying to tell a story and trying to give views a big difference. Anyway, like I was saying, he was what you call it, and he was saying like he had said something to me. He said one of them little sex jokes, which I cannot stand. I cannot stand an sex joke. It pisses me off so much. It pisses me off so much. I don't know what about it pisses me off, but a sex joke really pissed me off. He had said something, and I was asking him, I was like, so yeah, do women, like, I know you be going to people, because he got like, the only thing wrong with him is his teeth. His teeth is like rotten. It ain't rotten, but they don't look good. So, but he's like a decently attractive. Like he got the muscles. He got everything you would like a stereotypical appliance guy would look like. And I was acting. I was like, yeah, do women be throwing themselves at you? He'd be like, yeah, like he'd be like, you be going to these women houses and they will right there, like first time. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, it's been some time some women has, pushed onto me, or they'll keep calling me back. They'll keep calling. And then that's what he's trying to be funny. Because he'd be like, they'll keep calling me back saying they need something fixed so I can come over. And I was just like, because you kind of hear about that like in stories or like old wives' tales, like people messing with appliance repair people or just like service people. And he was like, yeah, that really happens. That really happens. Like, women just be, messing with, how it be like the cable, I guess in what you call, they'll call it the cable guy, but he's like the appliance guy. And he was just like, yeah, that happens. And I was just like, oh, wow, okay. So that was really interesting because it's just like stuff you always thought about happening. Like you see it on movies or something like that, or you would just hear it in like people talking. But yeah. But yeah, I was like, yeah, so people really be just hitting up what's wrong. It's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it, guys. I'm just like, I was like, oh my God, my virgin ears. My virgin ears. I just was not assuming that women were so forward with men like that. I did not know that. But yeah, he was telling me that. I was like, okay, you gotta sound like you. The UPS man plenty got caught leaving out the truck in the back of the house. That's crazy. And you know what? I always, the UPS man is another like stereotype that you kind of hear about in the stories that women be messing with. But I'd be like, maybe I be forgetting I'm 25. I ain't 25, but still, I'd be like, maybe I'm too young because ever since e-commerce has grown, which has grown like significantly since what 2017, like when they kind of like really really introduced Amazon Prime and stuff like that. It's never the same UPS guy. Or maybe I just don't be looking at the UPS guy. I live in Chicago, so I live in apartments, so I don't see the UPS guy. And I'd be like, what do you mean the UPS guy? Like, it's 20 of them. Oh, what do you mean the UPS guy? It's literally on the video. It's literally on, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I don't be know. I'm still learning. This is what I be trying to tell people. Like, somebody was just saying, um, I got they was talking about how they got cheated on in like 7th or 8th grade, and I went to middle school with them. They had posted on Facebook, and they were like, I got cheated on, and then I was in the lunchroom. I got cheated on. I was in the lunchroom, and I treated him something like that. I think it's UPS guy, small town city. Oh, I'm 31. I'm 31 for real, but and I was like, man, I really wish that I had got cheated on. I know it's crazy, but I really wish I would have got cheated on. Like between my first relationship, which is what, 16, 17, even 14, even if them little not real but real relationship, I really wish I would have got cheated on back then. Because that would have been some good character development for life, which low key be like I feel like a lot of people get cheated on. I know people, I don't want to say most, but I feel like most. But yeah, I really wish I would have got cheated on earlier than 27. Um, that would have been nice. So I would have known how to handle it. But sometimes I'd be grateful that I didn't like have that I didn't have that like pain. I had that naivety all up until like 26, 27. I get it. Yes, I didn't go through my. I didn't go to my first heart. I didn't go through my first. I went through my like. It was funny because like I had broke up with my like high school sweetheart, but I know I was fake heartbroken. I guess I was heartbroken. I guess I was heartbroken, but I wasn't that heartbroken. But like my second one, like that was like heartbreak. And I wish I would have did. I wish I would have went through that earlier. Like 18, 19, get it out, college. You got college, you still from the I'm like, man, I'm like, I can't believe this happened to me. I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this. Had me out here tripping. I used to laugh. This is what they feel. Oh, yeah, I ain't never lying. Okay, yeah, that was bogus. I ain't never laugh at nobody. I ain't never laugh at nobody. Or did I? I don't know. Mm. But yeah, before that, I was just talking dating, right? And then you catch somebody, and you living with them. Did y'all see that video? That girl, she said she went to go catch her boyfriend. She left work to catch her boyfriend cheating. Man was at 18 for real heartbroken, had to wear a heart monitor. All right, that's not funny. That's not funny. It's not funny. Them heartbreaks, them breakups turn people into savages. Yes, and I would have loved to have done that at 18. No, I know how you feel like, but you know what? It's like I see why people be like, you need to take your man off if it's, what, and you got a great support system because I feel like if I would have had like a better support system, like family and friends, because I was going, what, I broke up like with my ex and not the second one, like the first one, my ex and like one of my best friends. We broke up at like the same time, like months apart. So I was like, dang, I can't even talk to. Could you imagine breaking up and not even having your friend to talk to? Like it took. I feel like my healing took longer than it needed to. I got through it. But yeah, I think it'd have been better. Got that bad for me. I don't love nobody that much. Oh yeah, sorry y'all. Like okay, if you on YouTube, I'm also on Laugh on TikTok, and TikTok I'm also Laugh on YouTube. But somebody did say she said her heart was broken. She had to wear a heart monitor to graduation. But yeah, yeah. And yeah, I think that I'm a savage now. I think like somebody said they said them heartbreaks be turning people into savage. I think I'm a savage now. Like I don't think that I'm like void of like love, but when I mean savage, I just mean like okay, if you do something, you don't really care. Like your heart don't be that broke. It's like what they say, that first cut the deepest. That first cut be the deepest. That's it. And it's like once you get through that, it just be like oh, you be hurt. You just be normal hurt, and then it's like I mean, it's kind of like what? It's kind of like breaking your hymen. That's what I think it is. That's what it's like, I guess. After like the second what you call it. Trying to fix things like I ain't wipe off. That's what makes you so attracted to the savage hunter. Yes. Yes, I know that. That's why I don't, that's why I don't respond to a lot of DMs and stuff like that. Cause I just get, the men that want to tame a woman, tame a wild woman. They like that type of stuff. I don't know why. When I just feel like it's so many like good girls and pick me's and stuff, and I just like, why don't y'all want them? Like somebody was in my DM. And they was like, "Can I be your man?" And I just was like, do y'all think about? I don't know if y'all like on TikTok or whatever, or y'all be watching like the dating content. Like me and my friends, obviously, we watch a lot of dating content. And it's like so many women that make dating content. And when I make dating content, meaning they go on dates and then like they really out here looking for love. And I should be like, why don't the men link up with them women? Like I don't think I make any content that says that shows that like I need to be like I'm asking for a man or something. I don't think I make that type of content. Um, but yeah, they be in my DMs, and I'd be like, what in my what in my content gave you, what in my content gave you the sign that I was looking for a man? Like, why is you in my DM asking me that? Somebody gonna get you. That sounds scary. That sounds scary. I'm not an animal. I'm a human. I'm a human with actually human feelings. I know what, and then I be thinking like, well, how you said it, like somebody gonna get you. That just be taking the human abilities out of women. Because what do you mean somebody gonna get me? Like, I'm a human. I have to like them back. I know that men don't be caring if women like them back, but I promise you that's how it work. Like, I have to like you back. You can't just get me. I'm not an animal. You can't bag me. I'm not a roach you can step on. Definitely like a challenge. But you know what's so funny? You know how to be like me and like a challenge. I'm low key. I'm low key not. I'm low key not that much of a challenge. Personally, I don't think I'm that much of a challenge. Like what they say, like you got a couple dollars, you got some good conversation, a couple dollars, we can talk, and you cute. But the thing is, y'all don't be that. Not y'all, but like the men that be messaging me, bothering me in my DM, they don't be none of that. Like I promise, I'm not. I promise, I'm not that hard. I promise, I'm not. I'm not that hard to bag. But yeah, what do people say? Like the people you want don't want you, and so yeah, maybe that's what make it hard. But yeah, I'm not that hard. Go out, couple conversations. Y'all all gonna lie anyway. So couple lies, baby. You got me. You got me. But yeah, like the people in my DM, they be none of that. Honestly, they be scary, scary. You don't think you wouldn't know what to do to man. Read you, Pharaoh. Yeah. Somebody was like, what was the last? Because I turned y'all, so y'all know that last video I posted, I put it on Instagram. I put it on Instagram and I turned the comments off. And yeah, Instagram was not happy about that because they love commenting on my, like, the way I eat and stuff like that. And I didn't really want to hear that. Cause the one reason I don't like it is because they be saying the same thing. The reason I don't like it is they be saying the same thing. They be saying the same thing. Y'all know how I ate that big bite at the end. You wouldn't know what to do with a man who can read you. Y'all get annoyed. I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay, whatever. I don't think we date for long term today. Do we date for long term? I don't know, y'all. I don't really have everybody I dated. Everybody I didn't dated. I'll be saying like, you got a 5-year minimum bid with me, unless I release you earlier. Unless I release you earlier, you be stuck with me. So I'm addicting. I'm addicting. So yeah, people don't date because, which is, I mean, if you probably saw something that was not worth dating, which is, I think is okay. Time wasted is really annoying. But yeah. Um, but yeah. Yeah, so I don't be having, it's like um a lot of dating content. And I'd be like, sometimes I be wanna I be wanting to I be wanting to get back out there to see if I still got it. To see if I still got it. Cause I be like, when I was dating, I ain't really never have no problems. Like I said, like it was never like they would have went the stretch with me. They would have went the stretch. Um, but because they would have went to stretch, I low key feel like I don't have a lot of date experience because like soon as I meet somebody, like I never be having down. I don't be having that much downtime Cause soon as I'm, left out in the wild, somebody come pick me up. Or what y'all call it, the streets, I should say. The streets. Soon as I'm left out in the streets, I get picked up. But so sometimes I be wanting to go out just to see if I still got it. But let me see. Yeah, somebody was saying they be going feral in my DMs. Somebody said in my DMs early. Like I said, I turned the comments off on that video. So, a lot of people wanted to come in my DMs and because they just have to say something. They just have to say something. Like when you don't let people talk, they find a way. You so M and F and fine. I know that PUSSY is fire. That's what they said to me in my DMs. And that was like from the last video I posted. But in all fairness, it's not hard to catch any woman. And yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm a normal woman. That's what I'm saying. I'm a normal woman. I'm not trying to pretend like I am something elite. I just said it. I know, I'm a woman. And I'm just saying I ain't hard to catch. You got that moo out. Meaning, like you said, most women want a man who carry good conversation, a man who could read, steer the conversation, span with it. Yeah. And let me see. And let me say, in all fairness, he made me forget what I was about to say because he was saying in all fairness, I be feeling like when men be like chronically single, I be feeling like they be the problem because I be like, bro, women be ready to do anything. Women be ready to do anything, and you can't find one. You had Wiley's on Madison. No, I said I was gonna try to make more West Side content. I'm gonna try to have more West Side content this year. I'm gonna show the West Side some love. But I don't be feeling like driving over there. I don't be feeling like driving to the West Side. Y'all always be asking me, do these restaurants be paying me? No, I don't even want to drive to the West Side. So they ain't paying. Because I be like, that's too far. And it be 30 minutes away. Wing tip combo on me. All right, thank you. And I don't really want, what I want to stop doing is eating at restaurants. I want to eat at less unhealthy restaurants, especially if they're not owned by Black people. Because I don't be condoning all these people setting up businesses in our neighborhoods, feeding us this stuff. And I be like, at least if they're going to do it, at least they could be Black. That's my thing. I want to limit that. I'm not going to say I'm going to stop because it's kind of hard to stop because a lot of stuff is not owned by Black people. But I definitely want to like stop that in my content. Like if you're gonna be something unhealthy in the hood, I'd rather it be owned by a Black person. And that's how I feel about that. But like I still do want to complete my Chicago classic. I'm so sad because y'all. So y'all, like if y'all go to my TikTok page, I have a playlist called Chicago Classics. So I have a playlist called Nikki Eats Chicago, meaning all the restaurants. I just put in a playlist so people it'd be easy to find. It's called Chicago, Shanika Eats Chicago. But then I also have one called the Classics. So what's in the classic are like the well-known items. So I got the Italian Fiesta. Obviously, I added Johnny's, Harold's up in there, like the classics, like the restaurants that people know. One thing people don't like that I put up in there, I put Jerk 48 up in there because I feel like Jerk 48 is a classic. But let me see what else I got. A Home to Hoagie up in there, just like real like well-known spots. And I kind of wanted to finish off that playlist this year. Visit more of the Chicago classic spots. And I'm sad about that. I guess I could just do it on YouTube, but then YouTube don't have all my videos because low key it was gonna be too hard to put all my videos, so I kind of like started from like halfway through 2023 is when because I think I just started at 2024 of the video, so anything like from 2024 before I don't have on there. How expensive is Clio? Well, it's not that expensive. The price is online. And also, don't come here today. They only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They open downtown Monday through Friday, but the location that I go to, that's their main location. They only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But Friday is the best day to go because they just open. They clink them fryers and all of that. House of Kicks Pizza. I think I heard that. What else is on this list? Now that I think about it, I haven't added to it in a little minute. It's only 20. See, we got what's on the list. So we got some elote, because that's a Chicago classic. The corn man, it's kind of like a general. I know it's not one corn man, but elote is kind of like a generalized Chicago classic. Jerk 48, old fashioned donuts, the Jim Shoe, Jim's original, the Polish sausage, Sharks, home of the hoagie, smoked barbecue. Smoked barbecue. I love that place. Obviously Italian Fiesta. I have Home Run In, Uncle Remus, Two Fish, Italian Fiesta again, Baba's again, Chicago's Chicken and Waffle, Calumet Fisheries. You haven't had Soul and Smoke? It's on my Y2 channel. No, I haven't. I heard they're really good though. You you ever took a nigga soul? Oh my god, I hope I didn't. And if I did, give it back. I please leave and give it back. What's my sign? My sign is an Aquarius. My sign is an Aquarius. Phil's Pizza's that donut, and then Johnny's was the last thing I uploaded. Somebody asked me, have I ever took a man's soul? What does that mean? Have I ever took his soul? I don't know what that means. Yes, I'm an Aquarius. My birthday, I'm saying. My birthday is in a couple weeks. Goose Island shrimp. Man, I did the math. I said that the Polish on there, the Maxwell Street Polish. Well, I got it from gyms, I guess. People's like, why you didn't go to Maxwell's in that video? Been most of them places. Yeah, cause I'm just saying that's my Chicago playlist, and I really wanted to add like some some west side spots on there. Like I wanted to add Wells and whatever. What's that little stuff they be getting with the nacho cheese and the mayo sauce and stuff? I had that on my list. Cheval's on my list. Cheval's on them list. And I wanted to finish off my like Chicago classic playlist because I wanted my page to be somewhere where people can find authentic Chicago food. Because when I travel, that's one of my pain points. It's always hard to find authentic food. So like when I went to Philly, I was like, where do I get a Philly steak from? Even though I know that's probably like a bad example, but I was like, okay, where is the one place that you go for a Philly? I couldn't find that. I could not find that. I just replied to you in one of your blogs. 27 Michael Jordan. Depends. Yeah, I couldn't find that. So like that's why I say I got all that's on the list. Like if you come to Chicago and you're like, oh, I want to get an Italian beef or something like that, or I want to get like a real Chicago hot dog. You know, if you see that it's like I have videos on that. And that was one of the reasons why I started like the Chicago Classic run. Or yeah. I always wanted to give like my unique perspective on valuable information. And I think that's what has given me success because that's what I do. Like I'm not just running up in any restaurant. So like when people like, have you ever had this? Have you ever had this? Like, Lord, you know what? I'm low key gonna stop doing taco restaurants because I did not. Chicago Mexican community is big. And like I love tacos, but I'm like, I have my taco spots and somebody's always giving me. You post one taco spot, you're going to get 10 more to try. And it's like, baby, I'm only one person. I know it's people that do like a career like Mr. Chime Time. He be talking about he be eating 10 restaurants in one day. I cannot do that. Like the point of my content, and I know it's like this was kind of annoying because I think people get into like this thing of like they get used to like a certain type of content. Like the point of my content, I still have a goal in my page, and it's to provide my perspective on Chicago eats that I like. Like people's like, try this, try this, try this. Like I don't want to just push out food content for the purpose of pushing it out. Like I want it to mean something. So like when I went to the last restaurant, I went to the last restaurant for two reasons. Because one, not a fan, but a follower personally told me that was her favorite spot. Two, it was close. And three, I wanted tacos that day. Like that was the purpose of that. Like people just be like, try this, try this, try this, try this, like just because they want it seen. But yes, no, I don't want to do that. Like it want to be a purpose to my. I want it to be a purpose to my thing, and it'd be so funny. Like so, and you want to know what's so funny? Like I was collabing with this restaurant. I cannot remember who asked me that. Oh, you know what? I think it was like the one guy. What was his name? What restaurant was that? It was the one with the wings, that went crazy, that went play. He was like, yeah, he was like, I be watching your content, and your content, it does, so much well, better than other creators that I see, and I'd be like, that's because I feel like sometimes they are disingenuous, and not to like to flack on my community, like my mutuals and stuff like that. But I do think a lot of in food creation in general, like not Chicago, just like through a whole, is disingenuous. It's disingenuous. It's like they just want to push it out. They just want to push it out. It's like no motive to it at all. They don't really care about it. They want the views. They want the attention. That's it. But it's like no, I be really intentional. I ain't gonna say really intentional because sometimes I really just be trying places. But yes, I be really intentional in the place, in like the place I go. So okay, like for example, people keep, every time I do a taco restaurant, I do get an overwhelming majority of people saying Zaco's Tacos. Zaco's Tacos. People say that a lot. People, yeah. So like that would be a place I would try because the community who has helped me grow and stuff, they have, that's something they requested. So that's like an intent. Like I wouldn't go there just cause, but the fact that I do see that place a lot. Like if I see the word Zaco one more time, low key I might go tomorrow. No, I have something to do tomorrow. Like, but yeah. So yeah, that's why I think I get it. That's why I think I get like a little irritated when people be like, "Do you get paid? Do you get free food and stuff like that?" And I'm like, bro, like I really try to be intentional as possible in like the places that I choose to provide a platform for people. Taco Austin, People's Tacos. What was my I don't I don't be having no terrible experiences now in Chicago. What was a terrible experience? Y'all, like I tell you, I have a personal vendetta against Bavettes. I don't care if I see a Bavettes video down my timeline. I will be the biggest hater. If Bavettes have one hater, if they have no haters, I must be dead. If they got one hater, that hater is me. That's how much I hate Bavettes. I'm convinced that people be lying. And you know what? I never thought, when I had tasted Bavettes, I was like, okay, yeah, I don't think people be lying because I'm not a liar. Like, I promise y'all, I give my honest opinion. I don't care if I'm getting paid or not. Like, I give my honest opinion. So, like, when I would see, like, Bavettes, I've always heard from everybody that it was, like, the best steakhouse. It wasn't for me. And I'm like, and it was crazy because like the reason I be like, I'm the number one hater because the day we was there, everybody, I don't know if they had a bad night or what, but everybody was up in there sending steaks back. And I was like, this cannot be the best steakhouse in Chicago. It can't be. Like the people next to me sent their steak back. And the people next to them sent their steak back. And then I'm like, okay, did y'all ever know, like, that's one of my worst dining experiences, Bavettes. You talking about I ain't got to name no names. Yeah, I'm naming names. And then you know what's so funny, y'all, is that I got backlash from talking about that. Like, but it was like, if it was a black restaurant, like when I have to find myself talking about black restaurants, which I don't like to do, but if they piss me off, they do, because I don't be caring about none of that. If they piss me off, I'm going to talk about them. But when I do talk about them, best believe that video about to go ham. The one like full negative review that I did on a black restaurant is like in the millions. Do you know how it's hard to get 1 million views on TikTok? I know people say it's not, but it's hard to get 1 million views on TikTok. For a creator my size. Like if y'all see my average videos between 50, maybe 150, that's like an average food review video. And if I'm lucky, maybe it'll go up to like 200, 300, 400, but that's twos and few. That's not normal. But the one negative one I did with a black restaurant is that, but you know what? The one negative thing I did about the Bavettes, people was mad at me They were mad at me, which is something to think about, y'all. Think about it. And this goes for black people because black people's up in the comments honestly more than anybody else. They like, oh, you just don't know good food. You because you're saying this, which is funny because I was like, y'all would never say this if this restaurant black. You would have never said that. You would have never said that I don't know good food because I didn't because the food was not good to me. And I gave an honest review. But yes, Bavette's worst tasting steak I've ever had in my life. And then I just be like somebody invited me back one time. They was like, I would literally pay for your food for you to go back. That's how good it is. And I'm just like, I just don't see it. Like, what am I seeing? That it was not good. It just was not good. And then and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm crazy, it was a bad night. But then the fact that they, you know how, okay, so when you're making a steak, people season it, they don't really season steak except with salt and pepper. Except steak. I don't know what steak 48 is. Steak 48 put some dingling up in there because it's so good. But vets don't do that because you got to understand they're French. They're a French steakhouse. So a lot of their methods is based in French and stuff like that. And I think that's why they get the name Best Steakhouse because I don't know if people know that all origins of cooking is made from like the French cuisine. Like how people cook and name stuff is French. So I think that's why Bavets get that. But anyway, yes, Bavets, they give you a bland steak. They give you a bland steak and then they be like, yeah, the seasoning on the side. What the you mean the seasoning is on the side? And you know what was so funny? And I knew I wasn't crazy because I remember I had posted the review on Instagram, and somebody in the comments they said, and because I was like, Steak 48 is my favorite place. Like, they could never be Steak 48. Somebody was like, Steak 48 over seasons their steaks. What? What? You mean they season their steaks? You mean Steak 48 season their steaks, so that's bad? Like, we got to get out of that, y'all. We got to get out of that as a community. I know it's like y'all holding on. I always tell people that and they be so mad. They be like, no, you just don't know good food. I personally think y'all holding on to like white values, like meaning like the food is so good it does not need to be seasoned. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Like steak in any capacity is not that flavorful of a meat. Steak that flavor, I mean, steak is just not that flavorful of a meat. You can be, I don't care what type of wagyu, boo boo. That's why you have all that stuff that tops the steak. You got the garlic butter and the gravy and what's the green stuff, the chimichurri sauce. That's because steak by itself is just not good. That's why it always need. And not gonna say always, but it needs either seasoning or some type of sauce. And so for vets for for Bavets to give me a plain steak, it wasn't even hot. See, in Steak 48, it comes out on a hot plate. I love that. I love a sizzling hot steak. You could taste the flavor. You could taste the flame grill. I don't know what they gave me. They gave me a piece of shit. That's what they gave me at Bavets. And so, yes, that was my worst dining experience. That was Bavets, supposedly the best steakhouse in the city. I should have put it on Google. I should have put it on Google. I should have did all 9 yard. How terrible that steak was. I think they ended up giving me like $75 off, but the bill was and it was sweet as day. And I think that's why I really be mad because I paid for it. It was sweet as day, and so I had to pay the bill. I was really upset about that. I was really upset about that. But yeah, but that's the worst place. And then you know what? So for my birthday, Steak 48 and Chemistry had part good. I love steak. Yes, I love Steak 48. I was arguing with somebody. I'll go toe to toe for Steak 48. I was on somebody's page because I know the Steak 48 been trending. Like every time I been seeing a Steak 48 video, I've been seeing it be getting like a lot of views and stuff. And I be in the comments, I be like yop yop, and then I be scrolling to see if somebody say that they ain't good. Cause I be waiting to argue. I be waiting to argue up in the comments when somebody say Steak 48 ain't good. And somebody said they was like, yeah, Steak 48 and all that. And y'all want to know why people say Steak 48 ain't good, y'all? It's because black people like it. I know y'all don't want to believe it. I know. I hope I don't sound like I'm making everything about race, but I'm talking about in Chicago, black people love Steak 48. And you know why? Because we like good food. We like good food. We like seasoned food. We like hot food. And what did I just say about Steak 48? It comes out on a hot plate. It's seasoned and it's good. But yes, I tried to go to I wanted to try something different. So let me tell y'all, I am 31 years old. Before when I was 25, I didn't really have no money like that. So at 25, I went to Steak 48 for my birthday. That was my first time going to Steak 48. Okay, so 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 7 years. Okay, so yeah. So I went to Steak 48 for my 25th birthday. I went for my 27th birthday, 28, 29, and then 31. So I've been to Steak 48 5 years for my birthday. So it'd be so funny because people like, what's a good birthday restaurant? Baby, I don't know. Because I'm going to say Steak 48, and I know y'all tired of hearing it. So stop asking me. Because for my birthday, because I can only give you an advice for my birthday. Gibson is the best. Y'all know where I want to go that I have not tried is, what's the one? Mastro's. My other friend whose favorite steakhouse is Steak 48 too. That's my rich friend. Um, I can't say if Gibson's is better than Steak 48 because I've never been. So I shut up. If I don't have an experience, I guess I can't have an opinion on it. But yeah, Mastro's. I really want to go to Mastro's. I hear a really good thing about Mastro's. I'm gonna stick with it. Mastro's is not all that Steak 48. My friend who likes Steak 48, he could not stand Mastro's. But one thing about it, I don't really listen to other people's opinion. I have to try it myself. So I really do want to try Mastro's, but he cannot stand Mastro's. He could not stand Mastro's. So I really want to go and see how it is. I remember, you know what? I remember I went to RPM. RPM is a really nice place. You know what? Maybe I should make a video, but I ain't been to these places in a minute, so I don't feel good making like a lot of these places. I went pre-pandemic, and I don't feel good making a video saying, because people be asking me like, what's a good place to go for your birthday? Like Maple and Ash probably was the most fun I ever had, like at a steakhouse. Maple and Ash was so fun, but the steak wasn't all that. But they say you're supposed to order seafood. I've been to RPM. RPM was a really nice time, but one thing about RPM, I feel like it's a good birthday restaurant, but it's low key more romantic-y. Like I don't know if I would go with a group, but I also did sit in like a little booth in a romantic booth, so I don't know. I didn't see the rest of the restaurant. I don't remember the rest of the restaurant. Mastro's is second behind Gibson's. Okay. But yeah, RPM was nice. It was nice and very fancy. But yeah, I tried to go to Ocean Prime for my birthday last year. Uh, I tried to go to Ocean Prime, but y'all, my birthday. The thing about it is, my birthday falls within restaurant week. So you know what happens with that? You don't get full service because people assume that you're coming in for restaurant week. I already know that steakhouse servers are bougie because they're used, they used to full service clients and stuff like that. So they didn't really want to service us. Oh my gosh, I've never had bad service at a steakhouse. The point of it is, let's be real, a steakhouse is nothing different than a regular place. The service is the thing that you go for. You go to steakhouses for service. Like your steaks is the same steak that they got uh Outback. Like you literally go for the service. And I'm like, how is you think anyway, but yeah, we went to Ocean Prime for my birthday. They set me down and left for 20 minutes. Like we didn't even have water for 20 minutes. And he's like, oh, okay, here I am. I said, baby, go to hell. Left out. I was like, get my coat. Because we had that coat check. I said, go get my coat. And then so the manager came. Can I offer you a free drink? No, you can go to hell too. I said no, because it's once you already start bad service, it's never gonna get better after that. Because then they're gonna feel like you trying to get something, and I was just like, no, I'm good on it. I'm good. So, and it was the funniest thing, and that's how I ended up at Steak 48 again for like the fifth time in like 6 years, or the fifth time in 7 years, I guess. But yeah, I'm cool on Ocean Prime. I'm cool on Bavette's. I do got to try Chicago Cut. I want to try Gibson's, and I want to try Mastro's. Um, but yeah, and I want to try Alania. That's going to be my goal for 2025. And so, because Alania is the only 3-star Michelin restaurant this 3-star Michelin restaurant. I was happy, you know, when I had said the little shady stuff at the end of my video, is because y'all know every time I upload a video of me in the hood, people be getting so mad. Like I upload, which is so funny because what was the last thing I uploaded? I think it was the taco restaurant. So look, I uploaded a taco restaurant and somebody was commenting. He said that he like, yeah, you gotta watch these food reviewers. They be sending you off when you support, you know, they be sending you off in these places where you need your pew pew. And I was just like, oh fucking brother. Oh brother. Like y'all, and we know who y'all is. Y'all are the only people who have this problem. Y'all. Y'all the only people that have this problem. And so I had commented that back. He was like, what you mean, y'all? I'm not a gangbanger. See, this why, you know, I don't know what he was saying after. I'm not a gangbanger. You pleasing on me. I said, you literally said it. You said, I just replied to your comment. You literally said these food reviewers be sending you off. I'm like, I'm not a security guard. Y'all are grown men. If you feel unsafe going somewhere, don't go. I'm mad they closed Grand Lux. I did like Grand Lux. Y'all know the Grand Lux Cafe. Y'all know the Grand Lux Cafe was basically the Cheesecake Factory. It was like a Chicago version of the Cheesecake Factory. But yeah. Why did they close that? I really did. We went to Grand Lux. Me and my, when I worked for my last job, I guess my second to last job, or technically my first real job. We would go for like team dinners, and it was so good. Grand Lux was good. Like Grand Lux was good in my book. Like I've been to the Cheesecake Factory, and it's not good. Cheesecake Factory is not good. I feel like if I was, if I had to go like on like a little low class date or middle class date, I would be like, no, I don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory either. Cheesecake Factory is not good. Like you just gonna sit there and order a whole bunch of random stuff that don't go together. I wanted to go and procrastinate, and they announced it closing. Cheesecake Factory is so dry. Yeah. Oh my God. You know what? I'm so mad that I never got to go Eddie V's. Eddie V's, but you know what? They have one in Michigan. So I think next time, I keep saying next time I'm in Michigan, I really do want to go to the Eddie V's in Michigan. Like, I never heard anything but good things about Eddie V's. So I was kind of surprised that they closed. But me and my friend was talking about it. Like, their location was just terrible. Like, you know, they was downtown, but they was like on the other side, like by the hospitals and by like, it was just, I just feel like the location just was not good for Eddie V's. And I'm so sad that they closed. I'm so sad that they closed. I also had Ruth Chris. Y'all remember Ruth Chris? Y'all remember when Ruth Chris used to be downtown? Okay, let me tell you about this story about Ruth Chris. About Ruth Chris. So this would have been like 2019. I had just like broke up with my my high school sweetheart. And so like my little old thing, like this was like he was like sugar daddy age. He was like, yeah, it was like Valentine's Day. He was like, you want to go out? And I was like, cause he had like just started talking to me on like February 12th. And so it was like Valentine's Day. He's like, I'm gonna see what I can get because I really want to take you out Valentine's Day. And you know it's kind of hard getting any reservation for Valentine's Day. So he like, I'm like, yeah, I want to go to RPM or whatever. And so he was like, I can't get no. He was like, okay, let's go to RPM and see if we can get in. Like, we can get in late. So we were trying to see if we can get that, like, because sometimes they do be having openings at like 10:30 if you take that last reservation. And he's like, I can't get up until RPM. They saying no. He's like, they saying no. He's like, you want to go to Ruth Chris? I said, do y'all know Ruth Chris on Valentine's Day, and I walking up in here with an old man? No, cause y'all, I don't think y'all like Chicago. Not big, Chicago not small, but it's not, it's not the biggest either. Like somebody was gonna know me. It is Valentine's Day. You gotta understand, Valentine's Day is different. Like everybody is literally out in the steakhouses. He was like, do you want to go to Ruth Chris? He's like, I can get you. He was like, Ruth Chris got opens because. hate when they do that. He was like, Ruth Chris got openings. Ruth Chris seemed like a starter steakhouse. Are they good? It was okay to me. It tastes like Ruth Chris was, yeah. I guess you can't call it a starter steakhouse. It wasn't any, it wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything special. Um, Cause when I went to Ruth Chris, I went to the one in Toronto. I never been to the one in Chicago. But yeah, Ruth Chris wasn't nothing special. But I was like, nah, baby, I'm not going to no Ruth Chris with you. Oh no, because it was just gonna be too many people there. It was gonna be too many people there. And guess what we ended up at? Of course, my favorite place, Steak 48. We ended up, because one thing about Steak 48, you know, they big. They had 2 levels, so they all gonna have openings. And they set me all the way in the back. I was like, oh my, yes, I'm gonna. I ate so good that night. I ate so good that night. We sat in the back. I ain't had to worry about nobody seeing me. Tell us about Outback. I don't know. I haven't been to Outback in a minute. And y'all want to know what? Me and my like high school sweetheart, we used to go to Outback in college. And I never had a bloomin' onion. I never had a bloomin' onion because we never had money to order a bloomin' onion. And I hate that. I hate that. Sometimes I be like wondering about our relationship. I hate that we had to live so poor. Like we never had a good time together because obviously most of our relationship was in high school and then college. I've never been out back. It's alright. But yeah, I never had a blooming onion because we could never afford it. We always used to want like we used to get something else like a something else. We could never afford the blooming onion, and I'm just like, dang. I hope ain't nobody like my age living like that still. Cause like which is, I mean, it was okay because we was in college. Like we was 21. Of course, we was already getting steak. We couldn't afford another $9 for the blooming onion. But yes, I do need to go to Outback and get a blooming onion because I've never had one. The Cheesecake Factory is the parent company. Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know why they. It's funny because they had a Cheesecake Factory. They have a Cheesecake Factory and a Grand Lux. If like they in Chicago, they like a couple blocks from each other. I don't know what's the point of that, but yeah. Now I see why the Cheesecake Factory's still there and Grand Lux gone. They should have took Cheesecake Factory and left the Grand Lux because the Grand Lux had, I think they had a better menu options. The Cheesecake Factory would just have a whole bunch of something. It's like a Cheesecake Factory was an elevated diner. Like they just have everything, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just a whole bunch of menu items. But yeah, you gotta right your wrongs about that blooming onion. I do need to right my wrongs about the blooming onion. I do need to go to Outback and get me a blooming onion. Now that I got a couple dollars. Y'all know what else? What else was I supposed to get? I supposed to been getting something, and I just say I ain't had no money for it. Um, what did I? We used to go, and I was like, man, I can't wait till I can get enough money to afford that. Um, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go because my phone about to die. But y'all ever been on the signature room? The signature room on the 95th floor. I got taken there for my birthday. Tell us about P.F. Chang. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never. I mean, I used to order it out. Any restaurant ordered ever noticed and CompuHell no. What? No. Texas Roadhouse has the blooming onion. No, the blooming onion has to be from Outback. It has to be from Outback Steakhouse. But the signature room on the 95th floor, that was another place that was had to be the most mid place ever. I remember. I remember. My ex took me there, and he was telling me. I'm terrible. Eddie V's was good. Now they gone. They got one in Michigan, so I'm gonna try the one in Michigan, Eddie V's. But yeah, he took me there and he was like, yeah, I use my rent money. I use my rent money to take you here. And I was like, why the fuck would you do that? I was so irritated because the food wasn't even good. The food wasn't even good, but it was so nice. It was such a nice place. Like just breathtaking views. I would, and then I don't know, y'all. It's just I was, what's so funny. So what I didn't like is I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go out. I didn't know he was gonna take me to some place that fancy. But so I was going to New Orleans later that year. I was going to New Orleans later that year. And all right, y'all, my phone about to die. So I guess I'm just gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. But yeah. Signature room 95th floor, which is not open anymore. But yeah. So I gotta go because this phone about to die. I don't want it to turn off.